Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, A Work in Progress. I'm Joanne. In today's short little video, I just want to share with you a few completed craft projects that I've been working on over the past couple of weeks, and then take you around and show you where I have placed them in my home. I hope you enjoy the video and the completed crafts, and make sure to let me know in the comment section what your favorite craft was. And if you like the video, let me know by leaving a thumbs up. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first craft project that I want to show you is a set of farmhouse beads that I made. I do have several others, but I left them in storage down in Florida and I wanted some up here, so I had these beads on hand, so I just went ahead and strung them, made a circle at the top on this one, and then just with a different bead but same color bead, I made the long strand and made my tassel here out of some jute twine. Super easy to make. Wouldn't be surprised if everybody out there has made them. And the second craft project that I've completed is a set of 3, and these little white houses. I made them out of some crafting sticks that I had thrifted a while back, put them all together, and I made a roof and a door out of the sushi roll mats. When you make sushi, there are these mats that you use to roll up the sushi. So I made the roof and, like I said, and the door out of the mat. So there's the first one. They're all different sizes. There is, oops, the second one there. They all look the same. They're just sized differently. They sort of remind me of the ceramic houses that folks were going so crazy over from Target last year, I think it was. And then here is the final one. This one is a bit taller, as you can see, but the same principle, made it exactly the same way. And then I just took them outside and I gave them, I think, 3 coats of white spray paint. Quite pleased with those. The third thing I want to show you is a set of these 3 bunnies. And you may remember, if you've been watching me for a while, when I thrifted these little guys. And they're all different colors. As you can see, we have a green, a pink, and a blue. So in a book of paper that I have, I found what I thought was a pretty corresponding paper to go with each bunny. So I picked that one for the green, and then there's the pink, and then there is the blue one. And it was a very simple process that I used to put the paper on the bunnies. I just took a very thin layer of white glue and spread it all over the bunny, put the paper down, smoothed it out, and then once it was all dry, I used a file to file down, because you might be able to tell, see that little bit of white there? So it makes it a little tiny bit distressed on the edges. So that's the method I used to cover my bunnies, and I did both sides of them. Then the next thing I have to show you is something that you may have seen me actually put together. And if you missed it, I'll put a link to the video up above. You can go check it out if you'd like. And it's this little cloche that I did a little scenery inside of. So I'd had the cloche on hand, I had the little Lazy Susan on hand and everything, and I did a cutout of a little duck there, and then painted this with chalk paint. I think it was 3 coats of chalk paint, and it does light up inside. Once I show you where I placed it in my home, I think you'll have a better idea of how it looks. There we go. Now the next thing didn't turn out as well as I had hoped it would, and I am going to do them over again because they were really super simple to make. And I made 3 pillow covers for pillows on my sofa, and this is out of an old quilt that was super tattered. My friend Tina and I, Tina has a channel, Country Girls Attic, and I'll link her in the description box below. If you haven't seen her, go check her out because she's just adorable. We were thrifting together, and the store we were in got a donation while we were there, and one of the things was this quilt. But it was so tattered that the woman said that they weren't able to sell it, but I could make a donation if I wanted and get it that way, so I did. So I made these pillow covers, but I didn't do a very good job of it, and here's why. There's the back. So it has this gaping hole in it. It is actually supposed to go together. Obviously it does not. So once I'm able to get back out thrifting again, I'm going to get another quilt and remake these pillow covers. And also there are multiple areas you can see here where the quilt was coming apart. It was also stained and really ripped. But from the front, they look really pretty, I think. Just don't turn them around on the back. Here we go. And then I have another bunny that I did, and that is this little guy here. He came with his little bunny ears. He had something else on the top of him. Now I can't remember what it was, but I took it off, put that little bow on it. I just thought it was cuter. And then I did the same process to this bunny as I did to these. So, you know, just put on the layer of glue and put on some pretty blue paper on both sides. And he just sits like this on a shelf. The next thing was made out of the old letter blocks. And it's this. That's the wrong side. There. It's this spring sign that I made. Oh my goodness. So I did use the letter blocks, and I have this little metal butterfly on one end and these pretty little flowers here, and my hair is just a mess. Little pretty little flowers here, and then an umbrella, which I thought was quite fitting for springtime. So I was quite pleased with the way this came out. Just hot glued it all together. The next thing is this little sign that I also made from the old blocks, and it's this little sign that says hugs. And I had this little guy on hand. He's broken, but I don't really think that you can tell too much. He was holding something, I believe, because you can see a little mark on his foot there if you can make that out. And then there's a little mark right there as well. So I put a little flower on his hand and a little heart over here. I doubled the hearts up, smaller one inside of the larger one there, and just made that little guy. So I think he's really super cute. And then I believe this is the last thing that I have to show you, and then I'll take you on a little tour so you can see where everything is placed. And it's another set of Farmhouse Beads. This set, though, is just a continuous strand. It does not have the loop as the first ones did. Yeah, that was right. And then on the ends, I've seen some people put little plaques with their initials on the end. I didn't have any little plaques, but I did have these little hearts. So I put little hearts on the end of it, and I like the way that it turned out. So again, make sure in the comment section down below, let me know what your favorite completed craft was. And if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel and you like DIYs and someday thrift haul videos again and crafting and such, I would love to have you join my little YouTube family here. So let's go ahead and get started, and let me show you where I put everything. I hope you enjoy. And as always, everyone, please take very, very good care of yourselves. you.